Wow, it got really awkward.
Oh,
Why did you still drink it?
it was already in my mouth.
What was that? It
Like
looked
the tea
there was
leaves.
A spider coming out of your mouth.
Welcome to this week's episode of Macgasm TV. I'm Joshua Schnell. We got a game.
I want to try.
No.
I'm British now.
We got a game.
Let me try.
What do you got?
I don't know. A funny app editing photo thing.
Fuck
that. Let me try.
You're like a moth to the flames.
Oh, this game's awesome. You don't
No,
ever,
it's terrible.
You don't ever remember playing this shit? Oh,
Yeah,
What
but
was
this
it
is
called?
terrible.
What was it called on the
Excite
computer?
Bike?
No, it wasn't Excite Bike. It was called, I used to play it all the time.
I don't know. Motocross?
Luca might know. It was really shitty.
Okay, so we haven't figured out what you're talking about yet.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. I'm playing this game.
So the game
This
I want to
game I
talk
used to
about
play
is
all the
actually
time in high school.
called Bike Baron. And again, like last week, it has been out for a while, but I was sitting around
this is
insanely bored.
Awesome.
So I just randomly purchased a game to play.
You said you didn't like this game?
dying.
You're dumb.
There's good reason not to like this game.
Why?
So the game is essentially Excite Bike, but for modern.
No, not Excite Bike. Excite Bike, you race on a track.
You're racing on a track.
Yeah,
not
but
on
Excite
rails.
Bike is not Excite Bike. It's like the old PC game.
Dude, there's like a billion PC games.
Shut the fuck up.
Anyway, the concept is you're like kind of stunt bike driver. You're on this track and there's loop-de-loops and stuff.
Oh, your body goes flying. This is awesome.
But so the goal is to get from beginning to end, and it's kind of like Angry Birds where you have to get 3 stars. You don't have to get 3 stars, but you should.
Anything like
Sometimes it's
Angry
like
Birds.
no, like the levels. Like, you know, it's leveled. You can get 3 stars in Angry Birds. So you get little tasks you have to do. Sometimes you have to get all the coins. Sometimes you have to beat a time record. Sometimes you have to do like 5 or 7 flips in the level. And you go around the level getting all this stuff and getting past checkpoints. Sometimes you get like a jetpack boost, and it kind of flings you down the track. It was a lot of fun for the first 10 minutes, but after that it just...
There's only one level?
No, you hit unlock and go next. Yes.
This game's awesome.
For the first 10 minutes. Like, by the time we get to the end of this episode, you're going to be like, this is the same shit.
No, you don't have any idea how much I played this 2D game on PC. I played like every single day.
Okay, so there's a lot of things that are broken with it. For instance, I would love to, so when you die,
his head got stuck in the wood.
It's over, right? So you can die by blowing up or crashing your head into like the track above you or something like that, or not landing a flip. The developers seem to get a real kick out of making you explode and like fly around. Well, if you like hit an explosive barrel,
like your body
these
explode
down here. No, you don't explode, but you go flying. And one of the things I would have loved for them to do is actually build that into the game mechanic somehow, or the scoring system. So if you're like going full tilt and you hit one and you explode, and it would like count how long you're airborne and you get points for that. It's not. It's just the end of the level. So it really defeats the purpose. Especially when you get to the end of a race, they like forcing you into like a whole mound of these explosive things a lot, and you just explode and go flying, but there's no real point to it.
This is hard.
It's starting to get hard. You're already like 20 levels deep with this, so it was starting to pick up. But the thing I found that I didn't like about it is it was really simple off the start. So for the first hour and a half I played,
of course, because
it was just like you could pretty much just hit gas and go.
Yeah. But now you can't even pass this.
But like you don't get points. You get points for flips, but it's just I don't know. It just feels.
Just what?
It feels like a game for 8 to 12-year-old.
Yep.
So why can't it be more difficult for me? Like, why can't you just pick a difficulty?
Because you're not fucking 8 to 12 years old.
I'm not saying I am.
I guess I am 8 to 12 years old.
Yeah, exactly.
Because this game is awesome.
So the game is Bike Baron. What was it that I complained about last week? And I said this game. There was a reason.
Repetitive.
Oh yeah, it's insanely repetitive.
There's nothing wrong with that.
Well, when you go from point A to point B and all you do is hold the gas, that's a problem.
Your body goes flying.
But if you got points for that, like you're getting multipliers.
Smart.
Like, look, he's still flying. Like, bam, multiplier,
Smart.
bam, multiplier, bam, multiplier. And a point system would accumulate.
Dude.
Yeah.
and you could die.
Look, here you go. You're gonna blow. Oh,
No,
you didn't explode.
you could die by and still beat the level. Like if your body goes flying far enough.
It would be
still beat the
fun because
level.
you'd be like, how can I make this guy explode? But it's not like that at all. That was really disappointing for me.
That's a good concept. Maybe they'll do that shit.
Right? Because you just exploded, and now what? Nothing. End of level.
And you got to do it over again.
He's like. All right. So, what about your app?
Not as awesome as this.
It's my turn to play. I'm gonna ignore you the whole time.
Oh shit. All right. So my app, it should be released now. I don't know if it is yet. This is from Ron Brinkmann.
I have no idea who that is.
Watched This Week of Photography, he was a host on it. Haven't watched it recently, so I don't know if he's still on.
So he's a photographer.
Yep, and he's made an app. And basically, it's a fun app. You can just take a picture of something. So I'm going to take a picture of Josh. And you freeze the frame. And then, I can color out Josh's eyes.
Mask it out, yeah.
Yeah, mask it out. You can quick share it to, Facebook or Twitter or whatever as well. It's kind of just some fun, entertaining app. It's nothing, I wouldn't say...
So it's not available yet, like you said on the app
Yeah,
store.
so I don't know if they're charging or not for it. I have no idea. He hasn't given me any
What's
other
the app
information. I should have said that from the get-go. FreezePaint.
FreezePaint. Is that the final name, or is that just like the... Are you sure about that?
Yeah. It's just kind of fun. It's just kind of a fun little...
Fun. As fun as Bike Bears?
No. But you have to pay for that.
I'm sure people are going to have to pay for that at some point.
No.
Yeah.
Please don't charge for this app. But, it's fun. It's just a neat little...
Fun.
Neat.
Nice. Awesome game.
It's not a game.
Awesome app.
Yeah, it's entertaining. You take a picture of your dog, you put your face on the dog, be like, hey, look, you're a dog. It was...
Oh, you're lucky.
It was entertaining. It's an entertaining.
Sounds entertaining.
Fucking asshole.
I'm just talking shit. I haven't used the app, so maybe it is. You used it to get a picture of your girlfriend or something?
And put it with the dog.
So what'd you do? You went online and you got a picture of the dog, and you put your girlfriend's face on it?
Yeah.
How did that go over?
She LOL'd.
Who's in the doghouse? Who?
Oh, that's a terrible joke.
Cool. So that was called what? Sorry, I wasn't listening. You don't even know. Like, would you use this for a fucking hour?
Says the guy who talked about Death Rally and wrote a post on it. And
I didn't write
looked
the
at your
post.
score.
I didn't
and you had
write the
like
post.
1,000.
I did not write a post on it.
That was in another.
A writer did.
FreezePaint.
FreezePaint. Sweet. So that's FreezePaint. I had Death Rally, Biker Baron. Death Rally was last week. Mine was $1.99, I think. Luca will do his magic. So that's it for this week. You can get us on the Twitter. That's twitter.com/Macgasm.
No,
You
the
can get me
URL. What's the URL?
I don't know.
Make it up now.
I can't.
Do
Bit.ly dot... Is it com? No, bit.ly
/
Brennan's a douche.
That's going to be the one we're going to always promote.
Yep.
No, give a real one.
I don't know.
Make one up right now.
I can't because I may have used /Macgasm.
Then
/Macgasm TV.
And if we're lying, Luca will just put the right one down here.
Brennan is a douche.
No.
Yeah, cool. So that'll have all of our links on it. Maybe the episode thing. I'll put it at the top, like a podcast episode.
That's a good idea. And then all of our
Ours
links
already have a
underneath.
podcast
And
page.
where to find Luca, and where to find me, where to
All
find
right.
you. And if
Cool.
Kevin's still around, where do you find him?
Sweet. So where can we find you?
On the internet.
bit.ly.com/I'm a douche.
Twitter.com/Brennan Schnell.
Twitter.com/Joshua Schnell. That's it for this week. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Make sure you subscribe on YouTube. YouTube.com/Macgasm Podcast. Sweet.
You should change that.
What?
Because we're not calling it podcast anymore.
I know, except I can't do anything about it.
Well, Google.
Can you change my
Nah.